So in today's video, I'm gonna talk about, I'm gonna do the thing I promised from last video. You should check it out. It's about chemistry safety, safety tips, and safety equipment. Now, safety tips, safety equipment, and equipment. And before I start off the video and teach you all parts of a sentence and what makes a sentence good, I just want to say that I also created a new channel, and I have a question to ask y'all. Do you know what Roblox is? I don't really know, just Roblox, okay? Now, in Roblox, you have Roblox Studio, okay? Now, Roblox Studio, it has many stuff. You can create games, as y'all know. But there's one thing that I really enjoy is scripting. So it has this language called Lua, and I was wondering if you guys also know it and know how to script. If you do, I'd really appreciate if you help me. We can get in Discord, or I don't know, whichever fits you most. We can together create a game. It's a mini game, and you can just split the profit. That's only if you guys are interested. I'm not gonna force you. Though I also need some help on scripting, which I'm currently trying to learn. I know the basics and the properties to explore, but enough of that. I'm going to talk about it at the end of the video. Hopefully I don't forget. Okay, so there are parts of a sentence we're going to do first. So parts of a sentence. There we go. Oh wait. No, there are many parts of the sentence. I mean, there's only two parts of the sentence. There's only two. So number one is what is it? It's just part of the sentence. Subject, and I'm pretty sure it's predicate. So subject. So the subject is usually highlighted. So subject is highlighted. I'm not sure how you do it on I'm pretty sure I spelled it wrong. Is there some sort of highlight button? I'm pretty sure this is how you highlight it. Don't judge me, please. And the predicate is in brackets. So that's how you know which is which. So I'm gonna have an example. John ran really fast. So I'm also gonna have the definitions of subjects include noun. The subject is the noun. The noun I'm gonna talk about it later if you don't know. And the predicate is the action. So the action, the noun is doing, or yeah, it's just the action, the action. What just an action, okay? So the subject is the noun. So the noun is something like an object. Objects like computer, mouse, pencil, drinks, pictures, books, toys. They're all nouns. And the action, or the verb, the verb is the thingy that tells. Actually, predicate is not the verb. The action is the noun is doing. Is the predicate. So John is should be the noun or the subject. And what is John doing? He ran really fast. And that's the predicate. So I'm gonna highlight this. I'm not sure how you highlight it. Is there a highlight button? There you go. And and the predicate is in brackets. There you go. So John is the subject. The predicate is ran really fast. And there's also another one, so I'm gonna write number 2 and number 1. Number 2 is independent. I'm pretty sure I spelled everything wrong. Like, not a single word I can spell correctly. Independent. 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 Ignore that, please. Clause and independent clause and dependent clause. So this is how I learned it. So independent clause, it might be self-explanatory. Oh wait, now I know it's the E. It might be self-explanatory independent clause. So independent clause is a. So for example, I'm gonna take the same sentence. John ran really fast. So we know what the subject is, John, and the predicate is ran really fast. So independent clause is a section of a sentence that can stand on its own. So John ran can be the independent clause. Independent clause is John ran because it can stand on its alone, right? So it's independent. It can stand by itself. So if you're so it can be one sentence. John ran. That's it. But a dependent clause can't. They have to be with an independent clause. So for example, not for example, let me write down. Didn't clause will be the really fast, because you can't use really fast as a sentence. It wouldn't make sense. Really fast. It doesn't make sense, right? Right here. Yeah. So John ran is the independent clause because it can stand alone as a single sentence itself. And really fast, it cannot stand alone because it's just like, you would say really fast. What does it mean? It doesn't mean like nothing. It doesn't mean like who ran really fast. No one. It's just saying that ran. You're just saying really fast. It doesn't make sense. So that's just the parts of a sentence, the basic ones. So the next one is I guess, yeah, actually, yeah, I'm gonna do number 3 is the noun. Now every sentence has to have a noun, or else it's not a sentence. So for example, my computer has a virus. There you go. My computer has a virus. Let me zoom in a bit. Oh, it has to be like this. Okay, right. So my computer has a virus. The noun. So the noun is an object or just something that's not just like a mouse is an object, right? The mouse that you use to scroll use on your computer, it's an object, it's a noun. Now it doesn't have to be in real life. Like it can be a cartoon, maybe like Tom and Jerry. You know that movie, Tom and Jerry. I think Tom's like a mouse, and Jerry's a. I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong, but Jerry's the cat. I think I'm not sure. But anyways, it can be also a cartoon. It doesn't have to be in real life that can touch. For example, your cursor, it's an object. Or your or an arrow on your laptop or computer or mobile phone or something. I don't know what you can use it. But that's a noun. So as you might have already know, computer is the noun. So because it's object, right? So computer is the noun. The next is adverb. Actually, no, I'm gonna do verb first. So he ran very quick. Actually, ran very fast. So he is the noun because you're talking about an object or a person. So he ran. Ran is the verb. A verb is an action. So I'm gonna write the definition. Is an action. A noun, object, or person. Or person, when I mean person, it could also be a name, a street, like Kennedy Road. That's where. Actually, no, Kennedy Road. It is a noun because it's not. It can be an object or person or just something that doesn't exist. Well, it does exist, but you can't like touch it or feel it, like Kennedy Road or like what do you like Mississauga or like Toronto, Ontario, Canada. They're all names, right? So I'm gonna also write names. So I'm gonna write. Wait, let me do this. And names. So let's continue from verbs. Is an action. So he ran very fast. Ran is the action because he's running. You know, running is an action, and ran is also an action. It's just past tense. So we would usually highlight it, but I'm not gonna highlight it too like. Actually, can I like take the? No, I can't. Never mind. So he ran very fast. Ran is the verb. Just a. Okay, let's just continue. Next is adverb. Now, it might be self-explanatory, I'm not sure. Adverb is you're adding to a verb, so you're making it better. So, adverb, for example, let's use the same sentence. He ran. You also have to always have a capital at the start. He ran very fast. So let's just use fast. So he ran fast. So he ran. Again, it's an independent clause, and the dependent clause is fast. So like fast is the adverb. It's like adding to the verb, so it's making it. So it's like he ran, right? He ran is good enough, but you want to make it better. So he ran fast. So fast is the adverb. You're like making the. You're just boosting the verb. You can also be slow. He ran very slow. So slow is also an adverb, just like adding to the adverb. Like an adverb adding to an adverb. So he ran very slow. That can be just one adverb. But very is also actually I'm not sure very is actually an adverb. You can search it up online. But slow is definitely an adverb because it's like adding to the verb. Like it's making it better. So you're just saying he ran. Like how fast did he run? He ran slow. Or he ran fast, or he just walked. Okay, so next is number 6. Adjectives. Adjectives are like adverbs. Instead of helping or making the verb better, it is making the noun better. So let's just say this. What name? I always have trouble coming to names. I always think of John. No, Billy. Billy. I'm sorry, Billy. I'm sorry if anyone's name is Billy. Actually, no, I'm not gonna use a name. This pencil sharpener. Actually, no, not pencil sharpener. This toy is old. Okay, that's better. So this toy, the toy is the noun, as you might have already noticed. Old is the adjective. It's because you're telling the toy is like an independent clause, it can go by itself, right? So the toy, so this toy, I mean, this toy, actually it can't go by itself. So this toy, like it's just telling that this toy is like old. So old is like describing the noun, it's making it better. So if you were to just say the toy, it's just a toy, and just the toy. What about the toy? It's old, so you're gonna write it as this toy is old. So old is the adjective. You can also write new, rusty, broken, useless, useful. No, don't useless. Yeah, useless, not useful. Wait, actually, you can also use this for. You can also add useful if you want. Next is there one? I'm pretty sure there is one. Or am I just no, I don't think there's any more. Okay, so if I do miss a thing, you can always comment and just tell me to redo it. So let's go over it again. Parts of a sentence. Subject and predicate is the subject is highlighted, and the subject is the noun, which you now know what the noun is. Predicate is in brackets, the action the noun is doing. So John, oops, we're supposed to use this. John is the highlighted because it's the subject, and the predicate is the action the noun is doing. So ran very fast. So John ran very fast. So two is independent clause and dependent clause. John ran really fast. Independent clause. So we're gonna use this sentence. Independent clause is John ran because it can stand alone. Independent clause can stand alone or make its own sentence. And dependent clause needs independent clause. No. A dependent clause needs an independent clause, okay? Without it, it doesn't make sense, okay? So John ran is an independent clause. Dependent clause is really fast because it can't stand alone. Number 3 is noun, object, person, or name. Great, I forgot to write or. Just give me a second. Or name. So I'm going to use the sentence, my computer has a virus. So verb is an action. So he ran very fast. Number 5, adverb. The verb, yeah, adverb. I'm going to write the definition. Describes a verb. I think it's like it describes a verb. It describes a verb. So you ran, like you just ran. You ran. But then you're describing it. How fast did you run? Very fast. So you ran very fast. I think, yeah, describing a verb. Adjectives, instead of describing a verb, you're gonna describe a noun. And the one you're using is this toy's old, and old is the adjective. Because it's describing the toy. What is it? Old, new, useless, rusty, broken. It could be anything. Everything is everything. Okay, now we're gonna move on to let me put the back. We're gonna move on to stuff, things that make a sentence better. Number 1, adverbs. You already know this. It's adverbs. Number 2 is adjectives. So you want to use as much adverbs and adjectives in your your sentence. So details. Details are the most important thing. If you say just this mouse is old, you'll have a adjective, but you want to make it even better, you can add, you want to make it better. This blue mouse is old. So you can add different adjectives. You can add, it doesn't have to be one adjective. You can add as much as you want. Sentence just has to make sense. That's it. Okay, so adverb, for example, you can also have he ran very quick. So you can also reshape it. Sometimes you can actually, I'm gonna add a new section. So I think you know what it means by adverb. So number 2 is reshaping your sentence. No, don't sorry, I can't speak. Don't reshape your sentence into a worser one, because that's bad. You want to make it better. So, for example, he ran very quick. Now you want to use like better verbs. You can change it to he ran. 没有什么了，我在 record 啊，我现在又重新 record 了。为什么？妹啊！妹啊！为什么？不要下课宿舍。
One eternity later.
Well, sorry about that cut. I had to go somewhere. My sister called me. So, again. So I think I was talking about the reshaping your sentence. And so I think I wrote this already. He ran very quick. So to reshape it, you might use like different words to like replace, or like he ran very quick. You know, that's simple. You know, you have very and quick. It's better than he ran, like, but you want to make it better. Like, how are you gonna make it better? Well, you're gonna reshape your sentence. Well, there's like many kind of stuff, like he ran lightning quick. Like, hopefully I didn't spell that wrong. So he ran lightning quick. I mean, it just makes a clear picture in your mind. So it just runs very quick, but you're replacing very with lightning. Cause it's not running like lightning. Like, you can't run that fast. But you're just like saying he's running lightning quick. Just means he's running fast, but in different words. Okay, so I think that's gonna be it. There's nothing else to make your sentences better other than reshaping your thing and using details, better words, and all that. Also make sure your sentence makes sense. For example, if you said he ran quick, fast, it doesn't make sense. You want quick, fast doesn't make sense, so you have to like make sure that you want to make your grammar perfect. Okay, so you don't like mess up. But you can mistakes happens a lot of times, so you don't need to really worry if it happens way too often. You just need to learn from your mistakes. That's one thing you want to keep in mind. So I think that's gonna do it for today's video. I don't think there's anything else to explain other than this and that. So I'm gonna end it right here. If you like the video or like you just learned something, consider subscribing. I'm not gonna force you to. Where you add it, you can also click the button, the notification bell beside it, which y'all know by now. And this little like button, if you want to click it, I don't really care if you don't. It just helps me a lot, and you know, and all. Okay, so I'm gonna end it right here, and I'll see you in like, I don't know, 1 day, 2 seconds, 10 seconds. Anyways, bye.